Good evening and welcome to Side 21 and tonight's episode of The Jungles of Paldir. If this is your first time catching us on this campaign, it is a heroic journey through a mysterious jungle in hopes to find a weapon that may be able to kill a god. Just a few announcements to get through before we jump back into that story, however. Starting with, we have a brand new show. It's called Side 21 and the first episode is out on YouTube now. This is a discussion podcast style show where we talk fantasy, TTRPGs, and beyond. Please go check it out. Let us know what you think. We're also on social media at Side21TV on Instagram and TikTok, so go check us out there. Lots of great stuff like character sheets, memes, and more. And then, of course, we have our merch store at Side21.tv. You can go find hats, shirts, and lots of great merch there. And then, of course, our Discord. Make sure you join our Discord. We would love to chat with you about the campaign and anything else. I think that concludes our announcements, though, so let's go ahead and get back to the jungles of Paldir. Alrighty, where last we left off as our party has been making their way up the river from the city or village of Banthura with their guide, Mambo. Several things have happened. Firstly, encountering a a campsite of mycanoids who were very rude. Later, making their way to the exterior of what looked like a temple or a ruin of some kind. During watch that evening, a new companion, a pirate figure rushing out of the jungle when we learned to be named Rafa. After some talks both during that evening and the following morning, the party made their way down some large stairs to investigate the courtyard area outside of this ruin, a temple-looking structure where they camped outside and battled the Thorn Wolf and his minions the previous evening. Making their way down to that courtyard after some trial and error with the round stone door, eventually Rafa, the new companion, discovering a small hole in a broken statue figure mounted into the wall of the courtyard, and shortly thereafter the handle to this door mechanism discovered. The party letting Mambo know they were gonna go check out the interior of this ruin and making their way down many stairs into a chamber deep under the ground. After investigating the chamber for a little while, it was discovered that torches or braziers were lighting with this magical green fire as they proceeded further into the room, eventually lighting the last braziers and awakening a massive stone mask that lived on the far wall. This mask proceeded to explain that this was a trial room, a test area where you could test your metal against the heat and various other elements of the jungle, being a constitution trial, a dexterity trial, and finally a strength trial. Morga, in my humble opinion, the MVP of this encounter, providing enhanced ability to everyone involved, in addition to having her shield, giving her advantage on Constitution saving throws. And quite impressively, our party was able to succeed in all three trials, getting some fancy new stuff. The pitcher plant of alchemy, sort of a jungle version of the alchemy jug. Then also finding a very interesting cloak, the Cloak of Barking, allowing you to take the form of a tree. And then finally, a bag of holding to make sure they could store all their items. After completing these trials, though, making their way back up into the jungles outside and discussing briefly what the plan was, a few dots being connected in this discussion. After revealing more of the plan to Rafa, he kind of referenced somebody, a figure, a hermit-like individual that was in the jail in Raventide Keep, kind of connecting to both something Sprout, the letter that Sprout gave you all kind of alluded to, and also a journal that you found in Gorman's library. An hour or two remains from the bank that you are now pushing off of, as you guys see Mambo reach back with his oar, shove off of the bank, and begin to slowly row up the river towards the northern part of the island in Raventide Keep. A few hours until you get to your drop-off point.
Brayden, stop smiling like that.
What? Evil.
Do you see him over there on this edge of the boat just grinning at the jungle? It's unnerving, isn't it?
I don't think it's fun to be in the water.
Well, suppose not.
I mean, I don't really appreciate being wet, but also, I mean, he said he liked boats. Mambo's got an excellent boat.
Yes, I'm sure it's all just normal. Just kind of like piercing eyes from across the boat, looking at Rafa.
Not paying attention. I'm like leaned over with tips of my fingers in the water as we go.
Mambo, should we be worried about any other dangers before we arrive at our destination?
Well, I have to say, I haven't really been past the campsite there too many times. I'm really kind of going on a bit of limb these last couple hours. We're already getting closer to the pirates than I would care for. But you did me a solid. I would imagine that the dangers are only increasing. But I don't know. Like, you may have noticed, I avoid danger as much as I can.
Yeah, smart man.
Yes, good man.
Well, like to keep fishing, avoiding conflict, live to fish another day.
Walk over to Rafa. Hey, so, you can get us to the keep. Is what we decided?
No, I'm not gonna risk getting that close. I'll drop you about an hour south.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to Rafa.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Mumbo. But I appreciate your opinion and your help thus far.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Just kind of like awkwardly turned back around towards the Rafa.
He awkwardly turns back and starts like messing with something that probably doesn't need to be messed with.
Yeah, I just start kind of like scratching my mask. Yes, so you can get us to the keep.
I can get you to the keep.
Okay.
And inside.
And inside. How exactly? Question mark.
There is a way through the old sewer systems for... They were many things, but sewer systems.
They have sewer systems on this island. Wow.
Yes.
Very nice. Okay. That's gross, but doable. And you have one that might lead to the prison?
Rafa, can you make a deception
dungeon?
check for me, please?
Yeah. I was about to say it after I was gonna ask a couple more questions and then do some insight myself.
13.
Insight versus, please.
Oh shit. 24.
Damn.
You definitely get the sense that he is maybe underselling this sewer system a little bit.
Are you
As
lying
in,
to me?
Like, he's not lying, but this is the sense. You don't get the sense that he's lying, but you get the sense that he's leaving information out.
How safe are these sewers to actually go through?
Well, I have had no reason to travel them myself, so
So you've just heard of them?
that would be correct.
Rafa, make a history check for me, please.
Okay.
We're gonna die. And he just kind of sits down. Did you see a
Oh
zero?
my
One with a
God.
-1 for a 0.
With
Not even
a
a number.
0, you haven't heard really anything about the dungeons beyond the Undertow, which is a bar that's just right on the surface, like one ladder down, and you're basically right outside this place. You know that people are pretty hesitant to go deeper into this sewer complex, typically. But with a 1, you have no idea why.
Oh.
But you also know it's compared to the alternatives as far as getting into the keep. There's no shot it's more dangerous, than trying to just walk right in type stuff. So
Right. What I know is you lot are not pirates, and coming into the front door, for lack of better words, just will not be possible.
Well, we don't have much else to go off of, so... I appreciate your best judgment in this. And, yeah, he just kind of trails his eyes off and kind of scoots across the boat a little bit.
You kind of see his fingers leaving a small, traceable wake as the Mambo's raft continues to go north. I'd say you guys have maybe been on this river again for about 45 minutes now. So you think based on what Mambo's been telling you, a little over an hour to go.
Okay.
Halbor, what is Halbor doing?
Other than just focusing on trying to get maybe a short rest for a little bit of arcane recovery, he's kind of just mulling over his notes, starting to make annotations and rewrite, memorize new things about stuff that he's got, working on new formulas with all of the recent combat and experience gained out in the real world, even if this is wild. He's had some epiphanies, flashes of genius as his new spells kind of come to fruition, and he's got one he really wants to work on other than trying to find a couple of high level message spells. He's got he found himself with clairvoyance, and he's play casting it and realizing he has nowhere near the amount of components necessary for this. But it's like, he feels like the magic coalesce in his hand, and it's like, nope, nothing, nowhere to go. I can only need more product, like, and it's just him like playing practice, and
You
he'll
guys,
do that for like however long it is for a mixture of a short rest and then to like play with some stuff.
yeah, you guys can definitely take the short rest if any of you need, any of you other of you need of it.
I see.
Morga.
Morgan's gonna be holding her shield with the eye facing her, just kind of like eyeing its detail and kind of like rubbing her fingers over it just to kind of take it all in, but also eavesdropping a little bit on Rafa and Lothario's conversation. And thinking to herself, "Oh my gosh, Halbor's going to drown in this sewer system," and trying to think of should she pick him up? How do we handle this? But just trying to take a deep breath, knowing that what we're about to face is going to be exciting.
You guys drift up the river. The slow kind of rowing. I'll say you guys can see a little bit of concern now. I think on Mambo's face as you get closer, that gets more and more intensified. You guys kind of go around a bend, and there's like a slight dip, like in altitude. So you get like down a little bit of a downslope, and the raft begins to pick up a little bit, and you guys eventually it levels back out again, and the water kind of splashes up on everybody as the boat like rocks, and Mambo, steadying with the oars. And as this is happening, you guys begin to hear the sound of the river intensify. And you are, as you kind of crash down, you come back around, and like another small curve in the river. And as you do, you come with a little bit of speed. And so this all kind of happens a little bit quickly. But Morga, you're looking down at your shield, and as you guys, with a little bit of acceleration you got from that hill, come around a last curve before the river straightens out again, you see the eyeball in your shield open. And it's just in time for you to look up.
Oh no. Is this normal, Mambo?
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh, give me 1 second. Laundry things.
Halbor, are you getting seasick at all? Not asking from any past experiences.
It's very unsure of myself. Yeah, exactly. Previously in Halbor's seafaring experience, he threw up a lot and used prestidigitation to make it go away.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
great.
we've been in worse boat rides by far.
Yeah, do you remember that one time it destroyed? Just
Yes.
that was fun.
You mean the one that got us here?
Yes, I mean,
Yeah,
I believe
that one.
like a week ago.
Rafa, where's your ship?
Yeah.
Ours broke.
Upon hearing this, you kind of see his whole body tense for a second, and kind of like the whole demeanor of him change for a split second, and then he relaxes again, lets his hand drag through the water once more. It is a bit of a complicated situation.
All right,
It
as
is
you guys
lost for
are
a moment.
As you guys are saying that, coming down this this incline, going around the corners with a little bit of speed, Morga, you look down, see that eyeball open, and you look up just enough time to see the following. You see a kind of it's almost like looks like between a lizard and a fish-like creature. Got green scales all over its body, and it has what look to be like ripped and torn kind of blue fabric pants. It's got yellow eyes and teeth. It looks to be holding some sort of stick out as you guys approach from around the corner. I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh, dang.
I hate this.
Here we go. Mambo, you're in this one now.
Are you kidding? Oh, 8. I thought it was a 1. Can't read.
Okay.
Rafa,
Dirty 20.
Nice.
what's your dexterity?
Oh, shit.
That
That means somebody's going
14.
before me.
Rollies.
Roll.
Natural 20 on God.
5.
5 on God.
I swear it.
Morga.
8.
Halbor.
12.
Lothariel.
12. Wait. Did I just roll 12?
You guys want to roll these or dex it?
I don't care.
Didn't roll a 12. Let's dex it. 15.
Plus 3. 16.
Wow. Look at you, you little...
Am I
So
not?
Halbor's first.
Yeah.
I might not be fast, but I'm nimble.
That you are, buddy.
Wah, yeah, wah.
Oh, be careful. Save it
around.
for whatever that is.
Okay, yeah, you guys see this figure standing on top of a rock in the center of the river. He has what looks to be wand-shaped kind of stick stretched out from his hands. And as he sees you guys approaching, he is going to cast a spell at you.
No.
Oh no.
You see his wand stretched out, and you see like some kind of flames begin to coalesce in a circle around the tip before they explode outwards. Go ahead and actually, before this attack, who is standing in the front? I have you guys set like this, but if you want to rearrange yourselves, you can.
I'm fine where I am. I feel like I was next to Rafa talking to him and then kind of talking to Mambo too, so in the middle seems right.
Anybody else need to move?
I think I'm
We'll
perfectly
stay.
fine.
You put Mambo actually in the
This.
front.
Yeah, put Mambo in the front.
Absolutely not. Mambo is in the back for sure.
Hey,
As
your
you see
turn.
him, stretch this wand out, fire shooting out. Morga.
Great.
Let me look. Okay, yeah, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh.
Big roll, big roll, big roll.
Oh. 16?
Nice.
16 is a success.
Yeah, try again.
And nothing happens on a save for that, so you're completely in the clear. However, he is going to cast a bonus action, and you see him raise up both hands, the one with the wand and his opposite hand, as he kind of reaches down and like points towards the water below him, and you hear him start to go like in this crazy chanting. And I need everyone in the boat to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, shoot.
All right.
15.
17.
5.
24.
Okay, everybody succeeds except for Halbor. As you guys see on either side of the boat, as he points down, these schools of piranha-like looking fish come jumping out the water and arc over into the space where you guys are standing in the boat. You see them like biting in the air as they fly by. All of you are able to kind of telegraph this and dodge out of the way, except for Halbor, who you see has now got a couple piranhas latched on to his body.
Oh, no.
And You don't take any damage right now, but they are latched onto you. That is going to end this figure's turn. However, Rafa, you are up.
I'm going to turn to it, pull out my pistol. Turn to the one on the rock. Pull out my pistol, and try and fire it around
Excuse
Morga.
me?
What?
Yeah, I'll say easily enough. This is a skinny boat. You can kind of lean out to the side. What's the range on that firearm?
It is 90.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
That is a 24.
Ooh.
24
Nice.
absolutely will hit.
Nice.
And 12 damage.
12 damage. As you guys, many of you may not have seen something like this before. However, you see him pull out this firearm from his waist and fire a shot, and you hear go racing across above the river, making impact for 12, you said?
12.
All right, what else for your turn?
Let's see, what is the range? What is the distance between the two of us? 40. I want to throw my trident at it next.
Okay.
Let's go.
Nice.
That was going to be a 12.
12 misses, unfortunately, as your trident kind of ricochets off the rock and falls into the river. Anything else for you?
That's it.
All right. Morga, that is going to bring up you. For now, I will say we are in initiative. The boat is going to continue to slowly move up, but it will be in the initiative order when that happens. So for now, you guys are in the boat. You are free to jump into that water if you would like.
Okay. Morga is going to get her shield together, and she's going to get her flail, but in the process, she's going to I don't know. She's going to look at this creature here with the stick and go, and she's going to go, hey, you. And she's going to cast Draven's Bane of Excellence. The cantrip. A creature of your choice within range, you got to make a charisma saving throw. If you fail, the next ability check, attack roll, or saving throw that the target makes within the duration, that results in a roll of 20 on a d20, fails to have any effect.
What is the range on it?
30 feet. Is that?
You are 35 away, unfortunately. So you think maybe next turn you'll be able to cast that, but this
You
turn
stand
you're
on the
too
tip
far.
of the boat and reach.
Can I? I'm gonna move to. I'm gonna flip the boat.
I don't know about all that.
So with your size,
A Goliath.
I will let you try and stand here, but it will be an athletics check to see if you can balance. Well, I think athletics or acrobatics would be fair in this.
I'll
instant.
take athletics. I'll
Okay.
try it. I'm gonna try it. You know what? YOLO.
YOLO.
Go for it.
I got
I'm gonna
Helm on
say,
my
yeah,
side.
for this, it's pretty skinny, and you're kind of having to stand on it like horizontally. I'm gonna make it a DC 16 to keep your balance out here, especially to cast the spell.
Okay, here we go. 25.
With a
Nice.
25,
Oh.
you know, so there's this part of your boot, of your kind of boot that like has a catch in it, and it's like this little like metal piece that kind of hangs off, and you're able to like wedge that in and like get it dug into a little bit of the wood up front and really get your balance as you cast this spell. I need a d20 roll for me, right?
Yes, please. And you need to pass. You're trying to get 12, or if you fail 12.
As a natural 18 on the dice plus
Okay.
whatever his modifier
Good
is.
try, good try, good try. Does it do anything on a fail? I mean, it's a cantrip. I don't know if it does.
So on a failed save? On a failed save, it does something, but nothing if you succeed it. It doesn't say.
Okay.
The failed
Okay.
save
I'm
would have
Sorry,
done
on
something
that
cool,
succeed.
but
That's what I meant by that.
Do you want to move back, or do you want to stay out there? On the
I'm
tip of the
going-
boat?
I'm gonna go back.
Anything else for your turn?
No. I could just
Alrighty.
imagine the boat just.
Yeah.
Halbor, you are covered in piranhas right now, and I will say it's definitely, you can feel the teeth like digging into your flesh on your arm. What would you like to do? You get a feeling it'd be pretty difficult to cast spells. You think you probably still could, but it might be a little harder.
Okay, I want to see what this is. Yeah, no, that's too much. Okay. What would it take to get these things off me?
I mean, you think that you could, rip them off, basically. Or not.
Or not.
Let's see there. Like, how many are latched?
I will say it's just
Okay.
like we'll say it's just one. Just one of them got attached to you.
I think I would like to cast Magic Missile at a first level, and I'll just
Okay.
target the fish with a bunch of free, target a couple fish with a couple darts, and then send any extra to the guy on the
Okay.
rock.
They're having fish
Okay.
sticks for dinner.
Let me look at Magic Missile really quick. I want to see something.
I think at
can
level
just
5
hear
you
it
get
now.
like 20 missiles, right?
That's what I heard too.
I think that's 2026 5e or something.
Okay. So I know Magic Missile always hits, but I think if you can do this, but I'm gonna have you roll to make sure you don't also hurt yourself in the process.
Or just the one
Okay,
missile?
acceptable risk. I'll do it.
Because it's literally attached to your arm. It's just a fish, and you're shooting a missile at that. So I think, there'll be. Give me a.
Sleight of hand? Something?
Yeah, that's good. I think sleight of hand.
You got decent decks, at least.
I'm going to use one of my portent rolls,
Okay.
and I'm going to give myself a 12 on the die, so I come away with a 15.
A 15 is enough. You strike the fish alone. How much damage does that?
The one that hits the fish does 3.
Okay, with just enough. You see this fish kind of take this tiny missile hit on your arm and
spawns above me, and then I just have it like a dart, just like shoot straight down. I like hold an arm out, and it just goes ping, like right off me.
That's cool.
And I will say you'll take half. If you would have ripped it out, you would have taken more damage. I think you'll take half damage from it, just from the teeth, which is just 2 points of piercing damage as it falls and the teeth pull out of you. What else would you like to do?
And then then I should have 2 spare darts since I casted it at first level. I'm just gonna hit the fish person on the rock.
What's the range on that bad boy?
120 feet.
All right.
He's just gonna take 2 more darts for a total of 8 damage.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, on a 1d4 plus 1, I rolled 3 twice. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, he takes full damage on that. You said 8?
8 total. Yep.
All right. 8
pings.
for you, Halbor.
Do I? Actually, how? Hold on. I didn't think about this. I can't stay in there. Nope, I don't have enough. There's not enough space technically for me to like move up to see this guy and then move back, right?
What do you mean, like space to get by the other people in the canoe
Yeah.
or the raft? I mean, you're a little guy. I think you could probably climb around.
I was gonna say technically
Give you difficult terrain to do it, but
let me read the species because it's called Halfling Nimbleness. I can move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than me, but I can't stop in the same space.
So you'd have to go all the way out to the tip.
Yeah, that's what I thought, and that's 20, and I wouldn't have enough to make it back. Nope. Okay, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. You guys see him shoot this fish on his arm and then point his wand back up as two missiles streak across the surface of the river and then up into this this figure. Lothariel.
Lothariel is going to like be in shock, look in shock of what like just happened in front of him with the missile and the piranha, and now your arm is bleeding and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's wow, okay, and turn around and yell towards the figure on the rock. You're gonna hurt yourself up there. And with that, cast vicious mockery.
That's awesome.
It's verbal and 60 feet. You unleash a string of insults. So I guess me telling him that is going to make him feel inadequate if it works.
Yeah, you're momming him.
Yeah, I'm momming him. You're going to hurt yourself. The target must succeed on a wisdom save throw or take 1d6 psychic and blah, blah, blah. So let's just see that.
Okay.
The DC is 15.
17 with a 14 on the dice plus 3.
Heard that. Make sure it doesn't do anything. Yeah, it does not. Okay. So I just yell that to him. And then I'm going to...
He's going to look at you and go...
All right. As a bonus action, I'm going to... Do either of you still have your bardic inspiration? I think...
I don't
wanna say-
believe so. Plus, it's been a couple hours, so I don't think it would
Yeah,
have
it's
lasted.
gone.
Oh, yeah, true.
We'll have it.
Okay, I'm going to... Who's in front of me? I'm going to turn back towards Halvor and be like, I'm sorry, if it gets worse, I can cover it for you, gesturing towards your injury. And I hope this helps for now. I'm just gonna like haphazardly strum the harp that's on my thing that's just like the chord, and give you a bardic inspiration. A little leaf mote kind of floats around and like kind of just like dances around your head.
Between like a grimace, Halbor has like a tiny little like for a minute between like.
Also, my bardic inspirations are 1d8 now.
Nice.
Nice.
You're moving
Very
up.
nice.
Level 5.
I
Hey.
appreciate the support, good sir.
what else, Lothariel?
And that's gonna be it. I'm gonna stay where I am.
All right, that's going to bring it back to the top of the order, so the boat is going to move up a square.
Whoa.
We'll just take everybody there, and then like that. All right, and that is going to bring up the reptile-looking fish creature, and it is going to... You see it pull up its wand again, and it looks like it traces some sort of figure into the air, and you see like the pattern is left behind the wand, almost as if he's writing it in the air. And as soon as it completes, you see the whole thing kind of like flare and then fizzle out as you see a weapon appear, spectral weapon appear next to you, Morga, and it is going to take a swing at you.
Where did that come from?
I don't know,
Oh,
Duck.
no.
Oh, what the fuck?
That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
And then that will be... that's not very good. 7 points of force damage as you see this crazy ethereal blue mace thing spawn in the sky, air next to you and swing out at you.
I said Duck.
He is then going to do a similar maneuver, point both hands down towards the water. I need everybody in the boat to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, big rolls, guys, big rolls.
All right, here we go.
21.
I got a 16.
You did it!
11.
11.
Okay, so both of you here in the middle
What do you mean?
have piranhas that jump out of
the
the
piranhas.
water
was
as
a
he
big
points
11.
down, seemingly summoning them out of the water into the boat. As you both
shit.
have one piranha latched onto an exposed part of your skin, and you can feel the pressure of its teeth gripping down into you. That is going to end its turn. However, Rafa, you are up.
Pirate, help! Oh shit, it's on you
Um,
too!
Where is on my arm?
Yeah, I will say it's on your kind of it like got onto your shirt, so it's like almost on your arm, right above your elbow. And then Lothariel, yours is kind of like on your thigh.
On the inner thigh, just like, ah! Ah!
Inner thigh is great.
All right, Rafa, what you got?
I am going to shoot the piranha that is on my arm. Just press it right up against it.
With your pistol?
With your pistol?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to make a sleight of hand throw first.
Okay.
And also, if you're pressing it right up against it, I'm gonna need you to do this with disadvantage.
Okay, sleight of hand was 9.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna say this hits automatically because you got it right up on the. But go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, did you want me to do sleight of hand with disadvantage?
Yes, but a 9 is already a failure, so.
Okay. Damage is 3.
Okay, so what happens is the bullet passes through the fish immediately, and then still has a little bit enough speed to hit you as well. So the fish takes 1 point of that damage and falls off to the ground. And it's not dead, but it's like flopping there. And you're gonna take 2 points of damage from the bullet.
Okay.
And then I will give you half. So it's just 1 point of damage from piercing damage from the teeth. But it does fall off of you.
Nice. Something.
Ow. Then I'm just gonna take
It's mining order!
a second shot at the guy on the rock.
Okay. Just kind of lean around, Morga.
That's gonna be a 15 to hit.
A 15 just hits.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh. That is 12 points of
Ooh,
Nice.
damage.
Big damage.
All right, yeah, and you guys see another bullet whiz across as the bang of the gun firing, smoke cloud coming from it as it is like kind of a old school style, and you see him like quickly like popping new like round kind of circular ball rounds into this thing. As it streaks across and makes impact. You see it like kind of react as it like shoulder drops back from the impact. Anything else for you, Rafa?
That's going to be it.
Morga, you are up. Point of order, the weapon to your left is ethereal. So you get the sense when you look at it that you could try and hit it, but you think your sword would probably just pass through it. It's like almost like a ghost.
Okay.
Which seems unfair because it can hit you.
I hate this. What she's going to do is she's going to hold her shield up, hoping to kind of help her side, and she's going to take her flail. And
I am
kind of,
so sorry. It is Halbor's turn, not
That's
Morga's.
okay. I needed more time to think, anyways.
Oh. Well, that just speeds up my plan then. So, I'll call out, don't worry about the weapon. It's time for a wizard battle. And I'm going to cast Dispel
He's my
Magic
favorite.
on the floating weapon.
Okay, yeah, you're going to just try and dispel what
Just
is
try to
the-
dispel it.
How does this work?
So it's just verbal and somatic. And if
Okay.
it's level 3 or lower, it ends automatically. If it's level
Okay.
4 or higher, I have a DC 10 plus spell level, basically Arcana check to try to.
What does
make
it look like as you cast Dispel Magic?
It almost looks like I'm pushing air. It like I pull the book out and with the wand, and it kind of like all of my power builds up in my hand, comes to a point, and does like this big like sonic boom styled burst as it just like pushes my energy through the air, and this thing would dissipate if it's properly affected.
So it's like when you see something affect the air, but you can't see what's doing it exactly. Like kind of like when you see like a jet take off or something like that.
Exactly.
Warps reality.
And yeah, you see the wind in the air in that area kind of warp, and as it fades, you see the magic weapon dissipate. What else for you?
You are the
Nice.
greatest wizard.
I don't know if I can even see this dude, but yeah, I want to like lean around my friends and just like give him a rude gesture in Gnomish.
Okay, you have no idea if he saw that or not.
I tried it. That's all.
Anything else? All right,
That'll be it.
Lothario, you are up. As you look down, and yeah, you've got this piranha just chomped into the inside of your leg.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, he's going to, be freaking out about the piranha on his leg and kind of like kind of fall, like be panicking and like moving around the boat, and it's kind of like rocking crazy, and like this like big like explosion from the gun and everything, and he kind of like goes to fall out of the boat, and he looks back and will misty step 30 feet towards the shore right here, or wherever 30 feet is,
shit.
like as he's about to
With
fall
the
out onto the
piranha
boat. Yeah.
still on you?
Yeah, with the piranha, or I guess, I mean, I don't know if it doesn't come with me. Question mark? Let me see.
I feel like
That's
it would come with you, because it's anything you're wearing and stuff. All your equipment comes with you, and I feel like this is just as much a part of you right now, with its teeth bit physically into your body as anything else you're carrying.
Okay, heard that.
So if you want to retcon that, you definitely.
Nope, I want to misty step, definitely.
Okay.
Get out of the boat, and then I'm going to, he kind of stumbles back and like plops down on his butt, and then like whips around the edge of the harp and turns it over to the wooden side and just smacks it. And as he does that, he's gonna do thunderclap,
Okay.
and it's going to in a 5-foot emanation. It must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. 15.
Okay. What's the DC? 15. Okay, it's gonna have to roll. I would say this is a fish, man. I think it's no bonus for sure to Constitution. I don't know if it would have a negative, but yeah, that's a failure.
Okay.
What happens?
So it takes 2d6 damage. 4
Definitely
thunder
does.
damage. Yeah, so I like sitting on the ground in the sand, whip around my harp, smack it, and you hear like a thunderclap come from the shore after I just poofed off the boat, and the fish just explodes off of my thigh and just like a mess on the shore. I'm like,
And in the process of exploding, its teeth kind of withdrawing from your flesh, dealing 4 points of piercing damage. As you look down and have you all kind of that have been hit by this have a nice little bite mark to show for it. What else for you, Lothario?
then I'm going to try to use my movement to get up, half my movement to get up, and then 15 feet up shore just to kind of like get some cover, maybe around these bushes.
Are you trying to hide?
Well, I don't have any economy to hide.
Right.
I do have a thing, feature and trait.
I'll ask you this: are you staying standing up, or are you gonna like?
I'm crouching behind the thing. I do have Wood Elf Descent, Mask of the Wild. It says you can attempt to hide even when you are only lightly obscured. Oh, but that's not. Oh, that's a reaction.
Okay, so as a reaction, you could attempt to hide, but I don't know.
We'll see. I'm just gonna crouch and try to just get some kind of cover
Yeah, I'll say you got a
obscuring me
little bit
from
of
the
cover
guy.
behind these plants here.
I'm just holding my
I'd
thigh.
say you get more if you stay there.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Morga, now you're up. Apologies.
It's okay. What she's going to do is she is going to hold her shield up a little bit now that this weapon next to her is gone. And she's gonna take her flail and kind of fling it back, kind of like a game of lacrosse. And she's gonna fling it, and she's gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the creature up at the top.
Oh, sick.
Okay, yeah, as you guys see the bolt channel its way through the flail and out. Is that a saving throw on my part or a roll to hit for Guiding Bolt?
Wait, don't you have inspiration, the heroic inspiration? Or did you use it?
I don't know. Let's see.
It's a ranged spell attack, so you're gonna roll a d20 and
Roll a d20.
yep, so it's just like any of your other.
Well, it should be right next to the
Should have like a
the
yeah,
spell.
it should have it on your sheet.
So if it has a +4 next to it, I would just click the +4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got that, and I technically got a nat 1 with a +4, which is a 5.
So unfortunately, yeah, you see that
Fail.
Guiding Bolt fly out of your flail and go wide to the left and back into the jungle. What else for you, Morga?
She just is going to hold her shield up, I guess, as a way of protection to kind of block anything that comes at the boat as best as she
Okay,
can,
yeah.
and just get ready for her next round.
Yeah, you've got your big tower heater style shield in front of you, giving you some cover for sure. That is going to bring up the top of the order. So our boat is going to move up.
Oh goodness. Getting close.
And that is going to bring up our guy here. He is going to go ahead and start with his piranhas. He's going to aim down into the water with both hands. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw as the water begins to churn on either side of the boat.
Do I need to on the shore as well still?
No.
Whoa, get on shore!
Nice.
I got a 20.
I got a 21.
Nice.
Oh, you guys are
And what did
getting
you
swung.
get?
Me?
Goss? Yeah.
15.
15. Okay. Everyone succeeds as you guys see these piranha fly through the air, missing all of you. He is going to
careful.
now. You see that same fiery kind of energy begin to coalesce around his wand as he shoots out another flame. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please, Morga.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Oh,
A 6, unfortunately, is a failure. As you see, you think your shield has got it, but just at the last second, the flaming energy gets right around the side and catches you on your side that you didn't really realize was exposed. And that is going to be just 2 points of radiant damage.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
I'll take it.
That is going to end its turn. However, Rafa, you are up. Everybody dodging my fish.
Oh yeah.
get him, Rafa.
I'm going to take 2 shots at the guy on the rock.
Oh dang,
Alright.
dude. Are you ever gonna hear your trident back?
First one is a 13. This is
13 misses, unfortunately.
30-20 for the second one.
That will hit.
Nice. Let's go.
10 points of damage.
Mmm.
Nice. As you guys see, yet another bullet strike this figure, and you got this weird, very wet sounding voice.
Which was
anything
louder,
else for
the
your turn,
gunshot or
Rafa?
my thunderclap? Just curious.
I don't know.
And if
About the
nobody
same.
was around to hear it, did it, actually. Sorry.
Anything else for you, Rafa?
That's gonna be it.
Halbor, you are up.
Okay.
You got Bardic Inspo.
I'm a small guy. What's it gonna take for me to come balance my way up top here?
I will say the DC will be lower than Morga's, but you don't know.
I'm gonna try it because I can squeeze my way. It's like I go underneath Morga's legs and I'm just like, Rafa on your left, and I just like scoot right around like his one side.
All right, acrobatics or athletics as you quickly move up to the front of the boat here.
Let me do an acrobatics, please.
Come on, little
Very, very
buddy.
short turn.
I got a 12.
A 12 is good enough. You're very small. You don't have a lot of body mass to shift, right? You have small feet that are more sized to be stable on something so skinny. What would you like to do?
First, I want to use my bonus action and cast a moment to think, and I'm just gonna go like, wait, I need a good look at you, and I'm gonna like, yeah.
Be careful.
And I was waiting until we moved up a bit closer, since he's only like 20-ish feet. This is one of my best chances to try to perceive him without being jammed into him face first. So, Can I make like a perception or investigation check on what the hell this thing is?
That'd be investigation
All right. What are you, my guy?
or nature.
I was going to do investigation. That's a nat 1, but I'm going to use my halfling feature of lucky, and I'm going to re-roll that.
Let's go. So clutch.
Oh, perfect. And so that's a 27.
Smart.
Much better.
This is a kutoa.
Oh, wow.
Kuotoa. This is a fish, species, a humanoid kind of fish species. That typically they are found most often in the Underdark. They are typically not this brightly colored. You have heard of them. Some of them have been known to cast and do other, things that people can do. So that's not out of the realm of possibility, but it's really the coloration and
Fact that he's here.
it doesn't seem to be reacting to sunlight like creatures of the Underdark typically do. You get the sense that this is perhaps a variety of Kuotoa unknown to the mainland of Faerun.
Whoa.
The 27.
And then with that, can I let that 27 ride for one additional question?
What's that?
Do I see like a spell book or anything on him?
No, you don't.
No? Okay.
Yes, you can, and no, you do not.
Okay, cool. And then so that'll be my investigation. Time resumes.
Ow, my leg.
And yeah, then I'm just gonna like yell out, "It's a Kuotoa! It's a fish person! This one's weird!" And then I'm gonna try to shoot it with a scorching ray.
This one's
Okay.
weird.
This one's weird. Die.
I'm gonna laugh if
Alright.
it dies.
It's 3 rays. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot all 3 at him.
Nice.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
So that's 1. Does a 15 hit?
15 just hits.
Okay, so that's 2.
Nice.
Perfect, and that's a 25. So 3 hits.
All 3.
Oh,
Do it, do it, do it.
big damage.
Okay, not bad. 15 total damage between the 3 hits.
Fire
Alright.
damage.
Fire damage. Yep.
Fire.
Got it. I will say throughout this encounter, you guys have hit him with a few different things now. He doesn't appear to. Everything seems to be hitting
Like
with its
normal?
full effect.
Okay.
And I will say too, like you guys are slowly moving closer. It's just been ever in the past 12 seconds that this fight has been going on. Like magic missiles and sacred flames and gunshots are just flying through the air over this river. There's like a cloud of smoke forming above you from all the fire and been unleashed. Anything else for you, Halvor?
And now, since Lothariel's gone, I should have just enough movement to get back through all my friends' legs and back behind Rafa.
All right, you got it. As you make your way back into the boat, Lothariel, you're kind of now witnessing this, exchange of gunfire from the shore here behind this plant, out of the way of these piranhas. What would you like to do?
I'm going to. Let me make sure the component. Okay, just verbal. Very nice. I'm going to move up to this area where I can get a good sight on our Kuatoa. And I'm gonna he takes out his flute and then just kind of begins to whisper into it, and the mouthpiece kind of like gives off this like goldish greenish like hint of light, and casting dissonant whispers.
Okay.
It is a wisdom save 15.
That is a failure.
Okay, so he begins to kind of just like hear the sound of the fish, but like with tone diminished, almost like it's like they're whispering them and it's overloading his like hearing and brain and just kind of like making him foggy. But he will take 3d6 psychic damage and must use his reaction to move as far away from me as it can, using the safest route on a using the safest route. So we'll do 3d6. That is 8 psychic damage. And then I don't know if he swims or what, but probably, I'd assume, right? But
He's a
who
fish
knows?
man.
All right, yeah, and you see him kind of as you cast this, you guys see the harp kind of strings go, and then like this weird kind of ethereal energy go between him and the Kutoa on the rock as it kind of grabs the side of its head, goes, and then jumps into the water and swims to the opposite shore. Anything else for you, Lothario?
Nope, I'm gonna stay right here.
Alrighty, Morga, you are up, having seen this scene occur just right a second ago in front of you.
She's gonna try it again, and getting angry because she missed the first one, she's gonna try to lacrosse throw her flail, sending another guiding bolt right at this creature. I'm hoping this one works. 23?
Yes.
23 will hit.
Nice.
23?
Nice.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Nice.
And that's a total of 11 damage.
Nice.
All right, he's starting to look pretty rough.
Ooh.
Compared to how he started. Anything else for you, Morga?
A part of me wants to get out of the boat, but I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Piranhas.
I'm gonna stay.
Okay.
It's piranhas.
Is that anything else for you then? That's
No,
it,
I could
right?
technically take a second. Actually, what I would like to do, I could technically at level 5 do 2 attacks as
You can't cast 2 leveled spells in the same turn, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, if you have like a
I have like a cantrip. Yeah, I have a
Yeah.
cantrip. I'm gonna try another Draven's Bane of Excellence. Try that again.
What's the range on that one?
30 feet. Is it
All right, yeah,
exact?
you're just in range. Yep.
Very nice.
Okay, I need you need to pass a 12. Charisma 12. Charisma saving throw.
12.
Yeah,
Come on. Low
you should
roll.
fail it.
I did with a 9.
Oh! Okay, so
Nice.
on a failed save, the next ability check, attack roll, or saving throw that you make within the duration that results in a roll of 20 on a d20 fails to have any effect. So,
So
this
just
lasts
nerfs
for,
any natural 20.
basically
The next natural 20. Dang.
For how long?
for 1 minute. So I guess it's for the next round.
Okay,
I
10,
guess
10 turns.
10 turns. Woo-hoo,
Okay.
that's good.
Anything else for you, Morga?
That's it.
Very well done.
I came at the end. I got it.
In this time, as we come back to the top of the order, I will say Mambo, wanting to avoid danger at all costs, is going to begin to move the boat in this direction. So it's going to move up a little bit more, but also to the right, as he doesn't want to hit the rock, obviously. Okay, that is going to bring up our man's here. He is going to. When does that effect end, Lothario?
Oh, mine is
does he-
just on that turn.
Once he moves, it's over,
Yeah,
right?
it's over.
Okay. He's going to swim back up here and climb back up onto the rock with his movement. And he is going to point both hands down at the ground and attempt to get everybody on the boat with these piranhas. So you guys please all make a dexterity saving throw.
More piranha.
12.
I got a 7.
You have a
19.
a bardic inspiration though.
Oh, yeah. What's the
That's
bar?
right, you do.
It's 1d8. It's also
I got a 7, so it's a 14.
and
Nice.
you can you get temporary hit points equal to what you rolled.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Who else?
Plus 4.
Rafa?
19.
19. You succeed. A 12 and a 14 just fails. So,
You still get
Morga, you have a piranha that latches itself to the side of your neck.
What?
Yeah, you're wearing plate armor.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
Halbor, it gets you right in your butt cheek. And you guys hear a very sad sound, and that is the sound of a gorilla in pain as Mambo is hit, and you now see him, and he has 2, because he's very large. He's got 2 of these piranhas latched into his arm. The priest is then going to, or the Kutoa is going to, at this point,
Run away.
Okay, he can do this more times.
He's
He's going to make that. You're going to see him trace those lines in the air again as you see this rune come into shape and then flare and dissolve as this time a hammer appears here, kind of in the middle, and it's going to take a swing at you, Rafa.
Look out!
Okay.
And that is probably going to miss. It's just an 8 to hit.
That misses.
All right, yeah, and you kind of see it appear in the air and duck out of the way as you hear this whooshing sound as it misses above you. That is going to end his turn. Rafa, you are up as you now stand next to this swinging ethereal hammer.
Well, I saw Halvor get rid of that earlier, so I'm just gonna focus fire 2 more shots on this dude on the rock.
All right. Yeah, and we'll see. Kind of step to the side this time to get around Morga, as there's a little bit more room now with the angle the boat's at.
That is going to be a 17 on the first one.
Hits. Go ahead and just
Nice.
roll the second one too if you're planning to take a second shot.
Yep. Second one is 11.
First one hits.
That is 5 damage.
All right. I'm still standing. This guy is resilient. You can see now he's got like blood. He's got like this kind of reddish, looks almost like humanoid blood, but it's got like a tinge of purple in it. And he's got like this kind of purpley blood coming down over his skin. Anything else for you, Rafa?
That's gonna be it.
All right. Halbor, you have a piranha in your ass. On your ass.
Oh, my ass!
Get out of there!
What would it take to just cast through the pain?
It will be any actions you take with this thing on you will be a disadvantage.
Well, you've let me test
You get the sense that.
You've let me attempt this previously. I'm going to upcast magic missile to a second level and try to pick off all of our darts or all of our fish. Mine, the 2 off of Mambo and the 1 off of Morga.
I will say
Nice.
you can do this, but it will require an individual sleight of hand for each person. Because it's
I'm not
3 separate targets.
I'm not proficient, but I have a +3.
It's not bad. Not bad.
Let's try it. I'll go Mambo. Mambo, if this goes poorly, I'm sorry. I tried my best, and I'm going for me. So it's me first, then Morga, then Mambo last.
Okay.
Of course, mine's perfect. I got a 21 for me.
You're able to get yours off. Don't even worry about damage. Like, it's enough to knock these off.
I was gonna say, how could I make mine so easy? Morga got a 17 for me to pop hers.
All right.
Come on. This is the one that matters.
Another 17 for the first one off Mambo.
Let's go.
And a nat 20 for the second one. Mambo.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
You guys-
man.
You guys
What?
see Halbor in this boat. What are you casting magic? Are you using the Wand of Roaming Pain?
Yes, I'm using the wand.
Okay, yeah. So you guys see him pull this pretty nasty looking wand out. He's had it out and cast all around, and you see these 4 little tiny micro magic missiles streak out and spiral into the air and just hit all 4 fish as they drop to the ground at the same time and like make the same like kind of fish skin on wood sound dropping to the boat. Everybody though will take their d6 of piercing damage as these fall out. That's just 1 for Morga. Oh no, you were first. That's just 1 for Halbor. That's 2 for Morga,
Oh, yay.
and only one for Mambo. Thank goodness. As these
Thank God.
fish are now gone and back. There's other schools swimming around and things. Anything else for you, Halbor?
I'm gonna cast Moment to Think again. This time I want to examine one of the schools of Piranha and be like, is there an easier way to dodge these things? These things suck. What are they?
That's a cantrip.
Yeah, it's a Moment to Think is a cantrip.
Okay, yeah, make a investigation or nature check.
I'm
I'll say it's more so like these are kind of all around and stuff. So it's more so like the one that you attached to you or the last few.
fair. Okay, once again, I got a nat 1. I'm going to use my halfling proficient ability for lucky and roll it again.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
And that's a 21 because I have
This is the
expertise.
second time in a row.
I have expertise in investigation, and it's trying to hose me.
You lock in. You have this moment where you're like, I don't know, but then you're like, no, I know. And you like look really closely and you think about exactly what it looked like as it had its teeth sunk into you, and you're like, these are regular piranhas.
They're just regular. These are just regular. And then I just like shout out, these are regular asshole piranhas, like in shock. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Halbor, that is the end of your turn. Lothariel, you are up over side.
Regular asshole.
I am going to look over towards the boat, see that Morga is like kind of getting like hit on by a couple different things over and over since she was at the front. Morga, please be careful. And through that I'm gonna cast Healing Word. And it's 60 feet.
You're good.
Nice. At first level as a bonus action. So it's 2d4 plus
Nice.
4. You get 12 healing.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeesh. And then as an action, I'm going to turn towards the Kutoa and yell at him, there's really better ways that we could go about whatever this is. And cast Vicious Mockery in the cantrip as an action. So it's going to be a Wisdom save. DC 15.
He gets a 9. Hey, DM, he gets a 9.
Oh.
Is there a
the
range on
poison?
that?
I think it. Let me double check. As far as I could tell, it just says someone I can see.
That's crazy.
That is so clutch.
Yeah, it just says made by a creature that I can see.
Alrighty. Yes, he gets a 9. That's a failure.
It would, and yeah, it would still be plus his bonuses, but it's
So it's
9
what
on
is
the
it?
die.
It's a wisdom.
Wisdom.
So 12.
Okay, nice. Okay, so he takes 2d6 psychic damage from me momming him. And then
Perfection.
another thing. So I'll roll this. So that's 4
So I
psych.
imagine.
Go ahead.
Oh, please, I was just gonna say, Lothario, I imagine you just mog him, and then I just back you up like one of those hype guys. Just be like, yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
You said
that's
4,
how-
right?
Yes, 4 psychic damage.
That's how my plort.
And then he has disadvantage on the next attack roll that he makes before the end of his next turn. So just whatever the next attack roll he has is at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because he's embarrassed or something. I don't know. And I will stay for now where I am.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Morgan, you are up.
Okay. What I'd like question. Can I see the trident still in the water?
It would be an action to see if you can find where it sunk to.
And just the science of it all, wearing heavier armor and water is going to make me drown.
Sounds
I was
logical.
gonna do. Sounds like a
Sounds
no.
logical.
I was gonna try. Okay. What I'd like to do is. I can't reach that. I'm just gonna do another lacrosse throw with my flail. Just try to do a little curve with it too, like a little curveball. Just whoosh,
And what are you casting?
guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt again? Alright.
A 12.
12 does not hit, unfortunately. As it once again goes wide left into the jungle behind.
Is that what you rolled last time?
The one yeah.
Why do you explain this? 12 is 21 backwards.
Yeah.
That's why this is happening a
These
lot.
cursed
This is
12s.
true. And she just is gonna and hold her shield up and just be ready to. Well, I mean, I guess no, I'm gonna stay there. That's it.
All right. I think that in this moment, Mambo is been hit. He is going to turn hard this way now. And then he'll also move up a little bit. Oh my god.
He's in the weeds.
Halbord, you fell off.
Save me!
Okay, yeah, he is making his way over this way. That is part of our top of our turn. That is going to bring up our Kuatoa. You're going to see him turn over to the shoreline here and dive into the water.
Oh.
So he's going to get just enough movement to get right in front of you here.
Oh, jeez.
You see him pull out from his belt this kind of scepter looking weapon. So it's kind of like a small mace. And he is going to attempt to hit you twice with it. He has disadvantage on the first swing.
Wait, this spell doesn't have each other effect. The instant before it starts lessening.
With disadvantage, that is a 9 to.
Misses.
And then he's going to pull it back and try and hit you again with it. That is a 22 to hit.
Oh.
Was it natural 20? It wasn't natural 20, was it?
It was not a natural 20. It's a 16 plus 6.
That hits. I'm gonna use my reaction accelerate, decelerate, and reduce the damage the target takes, which being me, by 2d6. This says this spell accelerates or decelerates an attack. See the chosen effect below. The instant before it strikes, lessening or multiplying its force. And you take it when you see an attack roll hit a creature within 60 feet of yourself. So it's me. Just to lessen the blow. Because I'm terrified.
Okay. So there's it's interesting because there's two different kinds of damage, and that are part of this attack. So I'm not 100%. I will just reduce it from the total. So as it hits you, you are going to take. It'll be 9 points of bludgeoning. That's the maximum damage on that.
Okay.
And then as it makes contact with you, similar to a moment that you saw a couple nights before, except it doesn't come from the sky, but it kind of like, as he makes contact with you, like a small storm cloud like apparates above your head, and like a lightning bolt comes from that cloud and hits you as well as he strikes you. And this is 8 points of lightning damage as well.
Okay. Then I subtracted that, so then I'll just roll the 2d6 and then plus that to my health, I suppose.
So it's 20 damage total.
Yeah.
So roll the 2d6.
Come on,
Yeah,
good
2d6.
rolls.
Okay, sorry. Doop, doop. Yeah, good rolls, good rolls, good rolls. Oh, 7. Okay, so I get 7 health back. Ow! Ah! You ugly thing!
Well done,
So you
kid.
just deducted the whole thing and then added 7 back.
Yeah, I figured it's the
Okay.
same difference. I'm not specifically susceptible to, or particularly susceptible to either of those damages. So I figured it's just
Okay, I got you. I just want to make you're just saying it mechanically, like it reduces the amount of damage. So it
right.
doesn't
Yeah,
matter
yeah,
if you
yeah.
take
Sorry,
it
I
and
didn't
get it
I didn't
back.
gain the health. I just exactly. Yeah, I
that
just
is
kind of
going
hit
to
the strings, and it lets out a little bit of vibration through the air, and it kind of just like softens that blow when it hits me.
Well, no, you literally see him slow down. Like you're
Oh.
decelerating, like so it doesn't hit you as hard because the force is lessened because the speed is reduced.
Yeah, it's badass.
Sick. That is going to end his turn. Rafa, you are up.
Seeing this, I'm going to put my pistol away and pull my great axe off my back.
Oh.
I'm gonna grin, and as a bonus, I'm gonna say my turn. And as a bonus action, I'd like to rage.
Okay.
And I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
need a DC 14.
Come on.
Save.
Dex.
Dex, yes.
That is a failure with a 9.
Okay, and then it's just 1d6.
Imagine if we're fighting this guy in the water. That'd be terrible.
He is struck with 6 points of lightning damage.
All right. As you guys see, this lightning bolt comes from somewhere in the atmosphere, striking down. It's just a little guy though. It's for 6 damage. That he is starting to look very rough though. You can see like the like black imprint on his skin where that lightning struck and like gave him that electrical burn. It's kind of singed and smoking. What else, Rafa?
I'm immediately following that by leaping off the ship and bringing my axe down on him.
Awesome. Yeah, you leap right adjacent here, and no, that's short enough for you to make normally. And yes, swing to hit.
That is going to be a dirty 20 for the
A
first
dirty
one.
20 hits.
Let's go.
That's
Do
crazy.
you want me to roll the second one to hit first, or
Yeah.
yeah?
And on the backswing.
It's just gonna be an 8 to hit for the second one.
8 will miss. So 1 instance of damage there.
That's going to be 14 damage.
14 damage. So you guys watch this pirate, this Rafa Hollow character, extend out this great axe. He threw his trident earlier. He pulls out this axe from his back, extends it out. Lightning comes from the sky, strikes this creature, and then he screams into the air, sprints off the boat, jumps the distance from the skinny part of the boat onto the shore, and as he does, brings his axe down onto this creature and basically cuts off its entire right arm. In the process, doing 14 points of damage. Anything else for you, Rafa?
What?
I'm just going to stand there grinning in its face. That's it.
Alrighty, Halbor, you are up.
I'd like to squirrel my way, like scramble to the other side of Morga.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to shoot this dude. I'm just going to go, hey, asshole, catch. And I'm going to shoot him with the firebolt.
All right, roll to hit. So, things are now getting condensed here in the shore of the river.
I got a 16.
16 just hits.
Let's go.
I get to do 2d10 fire damage. And this is why I like fire. It's only 9, but it's still 9 fire damage.
9 damage. He is looking very rough now as more of his skin becomes covered in just black and that kind of greasy, almost oily residue that charred flesh leaves. Anything else, Halbor? You said you're done, right?
Can I cast 2 cantrips on the same, or is it?
Only if
'Cause I know
one is
you-
an action and one is a bonus action.
All right, I'm going to because I heard Morga shout out about where's the trident. I'm going to cast Moment to Think to take the search action and see if I can't like search this area, see if I can spot a trident in the water.
So you're as
Nice.
a bonus action, you cast.
I cast a Moment to Think.
Okay, and then for your action, you're casting.
Well, then it says I get an action to use from that cast. That is the search, study, or utilize, and I'd like to just use the search action.
Okay.
Basically,
roll
I think like I'm trying to
an,
make a perception check.
I think it's investigation. You're looking in the specific area, trying to see if you can see it.
I gotcha. Well, I couldn't have been a 1 and just done it for the 3rd time. That was a 2, so I get a 12.
The water is relatively clear. It's certainly not dirty or polluted, but it's also moving relatively due to the incline that you guys came down just a minute ago. So yeah, with like the kind of rapids, especially moving, he threw it at this rock, which the water is, moving around that rock, creating that kind of white caps on the top of it. So no, you don't see it.
So all right, and then that's my turn.
Alrighty, Lothario, you are up. You've got this Kutoa in your face now, a nasty-looking lightning-powered scepter in his hand.
You nasty thing. And he's going to like fling the flute back on the sash around himself and reach for his dagger and just take a slash like right at him in front there. And that's going to be a 21 to hit.
Surely is.
Nice.
And so that is 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing damage as you get him in the side. He's kind of got this blubber mouth thing going on. Ruff still standing though.
Looking rough, still standing.
He's looking very rough. He's missing an arm.
Oh yeah, super rough.
That was incredible.
I'm going to. That's kind of all I can do. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna cower a little bit after I slash him, and he looks that rough and is still standing. Just, oh god. That's it.
Morgo, what you got?
One question. This weapon right here, is this actually on Mambo, or is this just from when we traveled and that was just from the past?
It is not touching him, but it is next to him. Still, it does still exist. It's floating there. He just didn't use it last turn.
Okay. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna. It seems like it's been handled. Can I step over Halbor? Because he's so small.
Yes.
Okay, I would like to literally grab my shield and have my flail, and with a run, well, not really a run, but try to leap over him off of this on top of this creature, and just slash it. I guess it would be considered.
You can't
slashing.
land in the same space as him and slash. You could land in the same space as him and do like bludgeoning damage. That like be like
Let's
an
do
unarmed attack. So
Yeah.
you run past him, and this is just about 5 feet. You're more than capable of jumping that far. As you land on top of him, head and roll an unarmed attack, please.
Get him, Morga.
17.
That hits for sure.
4 damage.
4 damage. I will say he is literally. I mean, his breath is raggedy. He's clinging to life. You are standing on top of him. He's got like these kind of like gills on the side of his neck. He seems like he can breathe air as well, but you can see the gills are like struggling, barely moving.
Since I get another attack, and he's underneath me, I'm gonna look down. I'm just gonna punch him in the face.
Rolled another unarmed attack.
I mean, I'm right
with
there.
advantage. With advantage. 'Cause he's
advantage?
prone. Yes.
All right. So one was a 24, and the other one was a 23.
Oh my god.
That'll
That's
hit.
crazy.
And before you even tell me he had 1 HP, what does it look like as you punch this dude on the ground?
Well, I envision it that like I'm jumping off of this, and I can just think of like the like Wonder Woman, just kind of like in there where they say shield, and jumping on top of this, I can just envision like it's just being like a pancake, and I just turn around and just go right in the face, and I can just hope that the face just flattens just a little bit by the sheer force.
You didn't have to hope. You knew in this moment. One more. You saw this guy. That the single jab, just right in between the nose and eye, was going to finish this off. And so it does, as this combat comes to an end with this strange fish-like creature falling to the ground and no longer breathing. As the 3 of you stand here, kind of catching your breath, looking back at Mambo, you see this piranha swarms in the water swim away.
Oh, thank goodness.
And you see the wand, the arm that you cut off looks to have a ring on one of the fingers. And as you guys kind of look down, catching your breath, thinking, what may have caused this to happen? That is where we're going to end the session tonight. And we'll pick up in this moment for the next episode.
Hell yeah.
GG's, guys.
Sick
GG.
fight.
You guys
That
were
was
very
so cool.
good at dodging those fish.
The funniest one was Halbor getting bit in the butt. Poor guy.
He got me. He got
And
me.
I'll tell you now too, if you still had fish attached to you when his turn came back around, there was something else that would happen. So you guys were smart to get rid of them immediately, which is, I didn't know how you would react to it, but GG's. You played it very, very smart as far as what I had played. So, yeah. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching tonight's episode of The Jungles of Paldir. We very much appreciate it. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel to see much, much more. One more quick reminder to check us out on social media as well at Side 21 TV, and we will see you next time on Side 21. Have a wonderful night.